Hello and good evening. I'm Cheryl D'Souza and you're watching Goa 365. Our headlines for the day. GPCC President denies any involvement of the Chief Minister in protecting culprits in the Margao riots. Talegaon Bachao Abhiyan holds awareness drive on ODP. BJP Mahila Morcha to hold morchas against high inflation. Life-size look-alike wax statues display underway at Old Goa. We also bring you a story on the pathetic condition of the Old Goa jetty. Those were our headlines. Now for the news in detail. The Goa Pradesh Congress Committee President Mr. Francisco Sardinia denied that the Chief Minister Mr. Digambar Kamath was playing any role to protect the culprits staying at Monti Dogor with regards to the recent incident at Margao.
Because Chief Minister Monti Dogor Murutake vote bank and everybody voters he is the Chief Minister of the state. His first priority is peace and tranquility in the state of Goa and harmony. So, Magdis CM Asliam Portal. So, Dana Lolo, Ke Baba, Halkelar pressure it lichmo. So, CM Tandu Porunga.
Briefing media persons, Mr. Sardinia said that he doubted the involvement of a few people from the opposition on the Margao incident.
Very unfortunate that to destabilize the government, they are trying to resort to all these anti-people activities.
He asked the police department to gather information on people coming to Goa in search of employment to avoid future complications in the state.
The police have to be vigilant. And they konu baile. त्यांचे antecedents ते state insan sobar to marpak जाय. Which state insan पण कोण आयल्यात त्यांचे antecedents आडूंक जाय म्हणटा. आणि तांचे नदर दवरपाक जाय. कित्याक थोडे मनीस पुरो to spread the venom.
Mr. Sardinia opposed the banning of any Hindu organization operating in the state.
पूण त्या तरी वायट कोण नाही जायत. हांव म्हणना बॅन करपाक जाय. इलो ते पळोवपाक जाता आनी हेंचे एफिलिएशन हुंय आसा वो कोण कितें करता तेंचे दर दवरपाक जाता. आमी डेमोक्रेसींत आसात आनी जोरी तर मागीर कितलोय दोळो दवरल्यार आमकां कंट्रोल ना तेन्ना मागीर बॅन पडटा.
Further speaking, he said that Goa is well known for its secular fabric and alleged that some elements were trying to destroy this fabric.
Earlier, all parts of the country is to look on Goa as a secular fabric. Slowly, this piece is getting destroyed, or some elements are trying their level best to destroy this piece.
He appealed to the citizens to keep a distance from the people involved in instigating the issue that occurred in Margao.
So I appeal to the Goans belonging to all communities to keep people who are instigating at arm's distance.
With the intention to oppose the mega housing projects in Talegaon and to bring awareness on the implication of these projects on the village, yesterday the Talegaon Bachao Abhiyan organized a Gram Sabha. Police force was deputed to avoid any chaos during the Panchayat Gram Sabha. Ms. Ritu Prasad, an architect and member of the Goa Bachao Abhiyan, explained about the Outline Development Plan or ODP and gave a description about the plan.
The whole question of what is development? I think that is the question everybody is asking. Are we pro-development, anti-development is the issue, but nobody is questioning what is development. Has anybody defined what you mean by development? So I think that is a question we need to ask. So Goacom comes under the PDA, which is the Planning and Development Area. It is prepared by the North Goa Planning and Development Authority.
Speaking to Goa 365, the convener of this abhiyan, Mr. Jason Fernandez, disclosed the intentions behind organizing the meeting.
The Talegaon ODP has apparently been passed by the Panchayat. Now, any such plan that comes should be any such ODP outline development plan should be brought before the people, that is in the Gram Sabha. Now this was not done. So therefore the Talegaon Bachao Abhiyan has decided to set a precedent and show people what is the kind of system and process that should be followed before you approve an ODP. So what we're trying to do is tell people that this is the ODP that was passed in your name and get their opinion. Do they agree with this or do they not? Right? Because the people are totally unaware of what this ODP contains. So this is why we are here today, to create more awareness about what this ODP is and what is the Gram Sabha's responsibility in passing the ODP.
The Bharatiya Janata Party Mahila Morcha is to hold a morcha all over the state to mark protests against the rise in inflation, which is affecting the Aam Aadmi at large. This decision was taken at the meeting held at the BJP office. Briefing media persons, BJP State President and Member of Lok Sabha, Shripad Naik, criticized the ruling government and their irresponsible attitude to the rising inflation.
गेल्या 4.5 वर्षांत जनतेक एक वचन दिल्लें की सगळे गोष्टी आम्ही लोकांपर्यंत सुलभ पावयतले म्हणून, परंतु ह्या वचनाचो भंग जाला इतलेंच नाही, परंतु एक विचित्र परिस्थिती या देशात केन्नाच उद्भवून आशिल्ली अशी तरेची परिस्थिती या काँग्रेसच्या निष्काळजीपणामुळे आज लोकांच्या माथ्याचेर महागाईचे वजें आज पडिल्लें आसा. सामान्य मनीस ह्या महागाईक होरकोवन गेल्लो आसा आणि हे सगळे महागाई जावपाचें कारण जर तुम्ही सोदूंक वचत तर एकूय ताका कारण ना. देशान आज दुष्काळ पडिल्लो ना, खंय तरी देशाचेर कोणी परक्यांनी आक्रमण केलें ना, अशें सगळें आसतना म्हयन्यान एक म्हारगायेचो उच्चांक आज देशान गाठलेलो आसा. आणि सामान्य मनशाक म्हणजे साधारण महिलांचो आवडतो विषय म्हणजे गॅस सिलिंडर हो एकदम 50 रुपये वाढला. हेजें आमकां कारणच कळूंक शकना. पेट्रोल तर जवळ 7-8 वेळा वाढला आणि सामान्य जी करदानाची दर आशिल्ली जी NPA गव्हर्मेंट आणि आपले NDA गव्हर्मेंट आणि UPA गव्हर्मेंट हाचे जर फरक आमी पळयलो जाल्यार तो जवळ 100% पेक्षा जास्त महागाई आज वाडिल्ली आसा.
The General Secretary of the Bharatiya Janata Party Mahila Morcha, Vaidehi Naik, spoke about the steps that they would take to solve the issue of the rising inflation.
आमकां सांगपाचें आसा म्हणजे गेल्या म्हयन्याचे 5 आनी 6 तारखेक इंदोराक आमची राष्ट्रीय बैठक जाली. महिला मोर्चा राष्ट्रीय बैठक जावन त्या बैठकीन अशें ठरले गेले दिसान दीस म्हारगाय वाडत आसा आनी ह्या म्हारगायेक मात करपा खातीर सरकार कांय ठोस पावलां उचलिना, तर महिलांनी एक आंदोलन करपाचें ठरयलां. तर पयलीं म्हणजे प्रत्येक बाजारान वचून थंयसर एक भारतीय जनता पार्टीचो हे लावन अशें करपाचें की प्रत्येक थंयसर आंदोलन करपाचें आनी आंदोलन करून महिलांक जागृताय दाखोवपाची की ही जी म्हारगाय आसा ही म्हारगाय भरपूर वाडलेली आसा. तेन्ना सगळ्या कडसून सायणी घेवन ह्या आंदोलनाक सुरवात करपाची आसा. अशें हे करताना सगळ्या मंडळाचेर प्रत्येक मंडळाचेर वचून आमी हे प्रत्येक बाजाराच्या जाग्यार वचून आंदोलन करतलीं आनी सगळ्या महिलांचे सही घेतली आनी ह्यो सही गोंय राज्याच्यो 20,000 आनी प्रत्येक टोटल सगळे भारत देशाच्यो म्हणजे 1 कोटी सगळ्यो सह्यो एकट्या करून आमी ह्यो धाडटली आनी ह्या म्हारगायेक कितें तरी उपाय जातलो काय म्हणून आनी करून पळयतली.
We'll spill into a commercial break. Stay with us.